Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about the last presidential debate because the election is fast approaching, and in fact by the time you watch this video it could have already been decided. However, it's important for us to learn from both candidates to get an understanding of what they're promising and also what we can expect from the next term. What I wanted to do is to help as many people as possible to understand from a psychological point of view what people should expect from these two presidential candidates. I'm not biased to either candidate. All I want to do is to give my 2 cents on what they're promising in the hope of helping people along their way. So, let's watch the video, shall we?
It's China's fault. They kept it from going into the rest of China for the most part, but they didn't keep it from coming out to the world, including Europe and ourselves.
What I would say is I'm going to shut down the virus, not the country.
It's interesting to see how Trump is blaming someone. He's blaming China for the virus coming out. Whereas Biden is just saying, it doesn't matter whose fault it is, I just want to get the virus under control. It's not about shutting down anything or doing anything, it's just about saving as many people's lives as possible. It's just a different way of relating to and understanding the best next steps. Trump is trying to blame someone in order to get people on side, whereas Biden is taking a more actionable response to say, this is how I'm going to fight the virus, and this is what we need to do as Americans.
It's his ineptitude that caused the country to have to shut down in large part. Why businesses have gone under, why schools are closed, why so many people have lost their living, and why they're concerned. Those other concerns are real. That's why he should have been, instead of in a sand trap in his golf course, he should have been negotiating with Nancy Pelosi and the rest of the Democrats and Republicans about what to do about the acts they were passing for billions of dollars to make sure people had the capacity.
That's interesting because what Biden did there was blame Trump. In the same way Trump was blaming China, Biden has now blamed Trump for not taking action or being on his golf course or not taking this seriously. Again, trying to blame someone for the virus or the way that the virus has been dealt with in the United States. And that gives you an understanding about how they're going to treat other policies too, because Biden wants to change things and then he blames Trump, whereas Trump goes straight in and starts blaming China for the virus.
Tens of millions of dollars. I prepaid my tax. Tens over the last number of years. Tens of millions of dollars I prepaid.
I guess we've got to wait and see if the Trump administration releases those tax returns and also if he has actually prepaid, and if so, how much? And does it really matter? Because what we're talking about here is transparency. Can we trust the American president to be honest with us and actually tell people, not just in America, but throughout the whole world, what his motive is, what he's looking to do, and also can the other nations and the leaders of those nations trust that what they say and what they want will be taken care of by the American president, and also if the American president would adhere to his end of the bargain.
Nobody has done what I've done. I am the least racist person. I can't even see the audience because it's so dark, but I don't care who.
That's a big statement. He's the least racist person. It's important, but also, does it really need to be said? Isn't that what we expect from people in Parliament? Isn't that what we expect from people in power? To treat everyone equally?
Let me ask you a follow-up
Kristen,
question.
they did it. We changed the policy.
Your response
they
to that?
Did it. We changed.
Did not
They built the
separate
cages.
They,
who built the cages, Joe?
Let's talk about what
Who
we're
built the
talking
cages,
about.
Joe?
Let's talk about what we're talking about. What happened? Parents were ripped, their kids were ripped from their arms and separated. And now they cannot find over 500 sets of those parents, and those kids are alone. Nowhere to go.
Again, Trump's trying to blame Biden and that administration for separating the kids or setting that law to separate them. Whereas Biden is saying, this is what's happened. How do we fix this? And that's the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed it and I hope it's given you a fresh perspective on both American candidates. Remember to like this video and subscribe to see plenty more to come. And if you want more of these reaction videos, why don't you let me know what you want the reaction video to be about? I can make that video in the future. Look forward to seeing you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.